Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Fatima Biduswali and welcome to another inspiring episode with ChatGPT. Today we are diving into a topic that's essential for emotional health. How to set boundaries in relationship while staying true to yourself. Boundaries are not about creating distance, they are about creating respect and balance. Let's explore together. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
Okay. Today I have an amazing topic that I can discuss with you.
That sounds exciting. I'm all ears. What topic do you have in mind?
Oh yeah, this is topic how to set boundaries in relationship and stay true to yourself.
That's a really important and insightful topic. We can definitely dive into strategies, examples, and the benefits of maintaining healthy boundaries. Where would you like to start?
Okay, I will start, and I have many questions who I can discuss you about this topic. And my first question is, what does it really mean to set healthy boundaries in a relationship?
Great question. Setting healthy boundaries basically means defining and communicating limits that protect your well being, your values, and your energy. It involves knowing what you're comfortable with and communicating that clearly while also respecting the boundaries of others. It helps create healthier, more respectful, and balanced relationships.
Okay, why do people often feel guilty when they try to set boundaries?
Yeah, that's a really common experience. Often people feel guilty because they worry about disappointing others or fear conflict or rejection. There can also be cultural or social pressures that make it feel wrong to put yourself first. But in reality, healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining mutual respect and long-term relationship health.
Okay, how can we tell when someone is crossing your boundaries?
That's a great question. Usually, you can tell when someone's crossing your boundaries if you feel discomfort, stress, resentment, or if you notice that your needs or values are being overlooked. It can also show up as feeling overwhelmed or drained. Paying attention to your emotional and physical responses can help you recognize when boundaries are being crossed.
Okay, that's great, ChatGPT.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, speaking.
Got it. I'm here whenever you're ready. Just let me know what you'd like to explore next, and we can dive right in.
Okay, ChatGPT, what are some gentle way to say no without feeling rude?
That's a great question. Some gentle ways include being clear and respectful, like saying, I'm sorry, I can't commit to that right now, or I appreciate you thinking of me, but I need to decline. You can also offer an alternative or express gratitude for the request. The key is to be honest and kind, and that helps maintain respect on both sides.
Okay, so my next question is, how can boundaries actually strengthen and relationship rather than weaken it?
That's a fantastic point. Boundaries actually help create trust and safety in relationships. When everyone understands and respects each other's limits, it reduces misunderstandings and conflicts, and it actually strengthens the bond. It also encourages open communication and mutual respect, which leads to healthier, more fulfilling relationships overall.
Oh yeah, that's great, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what the difference between emotional boundaries and personal boundaries? Emotional boundaries and personal space.
Great distinction. Emotional boundaries relate to how we manage our feelings and how we allow others to affect us emotionally. They involve things like not taking on other people's emotions or protecting ourselves from emotional manipulation. On the other hand, personal boundaries usually refer to physical space and privacy. That might mean how close someone can stand to you or how much personal and both types of boundaries are essential for healthy interactions and well-being.
Okay, great. And ChatGPT, what do you mean emotional boundaries?
Emotional boundaries are essentially the limits we set around our feelings and emotional energy. They help us protect ourselves from being overly influenced by others' emotions or taking on emotional burdens that are ours. For example, it means recognizing when someone is trying to offload their emotions onto you or when you need to protect yourself from emotional manipulation. They're all about maintaining emotional well-being and
Okay, so ChatGPT, what is personal space?
personal space refers to the physical area around us that we consider our own, and it can vary from person to person. It's basically the physical distance we need to feel comfortable and safe. It can include things like how close someone stands to us, how we set boundaries in touch, and how much privacy we need. Respecting personal space is crucial for comfort and for building respectful relationships.
Okay, ChatGPT. And my next question is, how can self-respect help in setting and maintaining boundaries?
Absolutely. Self respect plays a huge role. When we value ourselves and our own needs, we're more likely to set and maintain boundaries confidently. It helps us to communicate our limits clearly and to protect our well being without feeling guilty. Essentially, self respect reinforces the belief that our needs and feelings are important, which makes it easier to uphold those boundaries consistently.
Okay, that's great. And what should we do when others don't respect our boundaries?
That's definitely a challenging situation. In those cases, it's important to assertively communicate your boundaries again and let them know how their actions impact you. If they continue to disrespect your boundaries, you might need to reinforce those, limit your interactions with them. It's also helpful to seek support from trusted friends, family, or even professionals if needed to help navigate those situations.
Okay, that's great. And how can we find the balance between caring of other and protecting our own peace?
That's a great question and definitely a delicate balance. It helps to be clear about your own limits while also being open and empathetic toward others. One approach is to communicate openly and honestly about your boundaries and the reasons behind them. It's also about being flexible when appropriate and willing to listen, but also standing firm when it's necessary. Over time, this balance builds trust and mutual respect.
Okay, that's great, ChatGPT. How can we stay true to ourselves while maintaining healthy relationships?
That's definitely important. One key is to communicate your boundaries clearly and kindly from the start so others understand what you need. It's also helpful to be consistent and gentle in reinforcing those boundaries if they're tested. Additionally, being open to feedback and willing to have honest conversations helps maintain trust. Ultimately, it's about balancing kindness and firmness so that everyone feels respected and valued.
Oh, yeah, that's great, ChatGPT, for this meaningful conversation. Thank you so much, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we could chat about this. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know.
No, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Take
Okay, okay, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have learned this setting boundaries is not selfish, it's self respect in action. When we honor our down needs, we actually create more space for real connection and understanding. So remember, love others, but don't forget to love yourself first. So see you all in the next video. Allah Hafiz.